The history of the United States is a tale of relentless struggle for independence and equality, marked by significant milestones and transformations. The journey began in the early 17th century when Europeans colonized North America. 13 colonies established by the British settlers grew discontent with British rule due to heavy taxation and lack of representation. This dissatisfaction culminated in the American Revolutionary War, 1775 to 1783, a conflict that led to the drafting of the Declaration of Independence on July 4, 1776, proclaiming the colony's right to self-rule. Under the leadership of figures like George Washington, the Continental Army eventually secured victory against British forces. The Treaty of Paris was signed in 1783, officially acknowledging the United States as an independent nation. Yet, the new nation grappled with internal conflicts, particularly between states with differing interests. This led to the drafting of the U.S. Constitution in 1787, creating a stronger federal government while balancing powers between states and the central authority. However, the ideal of liberty and justice for all was far from realized. Slavery was entrenched in American society, leading to fierce debates and divisions. These tensions escalated into the Civil War, 1861 to 1865, a brutal conflict predominantly about whether states could secede and whether slavery would be permitted in new territories. The Union's victory, under President Abraham Lincoln, led to the abolition of slavery and the passing of the 13th Amendment in 1865. Reconstruction efforts sought to integrate formerly enslaved individuals into the societal fabric, though these efforts faced significant opposition and setbacks. Despite the end of slavery, African Americans, women, and other marginalized groups continued to fight for true equality. The 19th and 20th centuries saw major social movements, such as the women's suffrage movement, culminating in the 19th Amendment in 1920, granting women the right to vote. The civil rights movement of the 1950s and 60s addressed racial segregation and discrimination, leading to landmark legislation like the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965.